A bill removing permit restrictions for the open carry and concealment of handguns is headed to the desk of Governor Greg Abbott.
House and Senate lawmakers reached a deal late Sunday night on the constitutional carry law, which could have sweeping implications for gun owners across the state.
Brett Vetter looked into this for us today. So, Brett, would this law completely do away with gun licenses then?
Well, the short answer is yes. And given Governor Abbott's vocal support of the measure, legal analysts I spoke with today fully expect the bill to be signed into law in the coming days.
Ready or not, lawmakers in Austin are pulling the trigger on gun licensing.
The most, I think, difficult thing for Texans coming up here is going to be deciphering what gun law is come September 1st, 2021.
Criminal defense attorney Laura Martin says the compromised version of the so-called constitutional carry law is bound to confuse gun owners.
The Matt Schaefer drafted version would have simplified gun law in Texas in a way that we have never seen before.
If signed into law, HB 1927 would remove all permit restrictions on the open carry and concealment of handguns across Texas. But Martin says last-minute changes made by the Senate mucked up the bill.
One thing the Senate did to really muddy the waters a little bit from the House bill is say there are actually 5 misdemeanors for which, if you've been convicted over the last 5 years, you do not get to engage in constitutional carry.
Regardless of the changes, Wichita Falls Police Department Sergeant Charlie Eiper says that his officers are ready.
And I think this is just another move forward of having that freedom to carry. And for us, it's not any more concern because we're always trying to be alert out there of who we're dealing with.
Along with law enforcement, businesses who rely on gun license sales could be impacted by the bill.
I mean, unfortunately, that may cause some of those businesses to shut down or lose business just because of that. But they still train. I mean, they still teach people how to use weapons. So I don't think they'll lose that much because people still want to learn how to use these firearms that they're going to be able to carry.
An assumption lawmakers are relying on, as permit-free carry could soon come to Texas.
Now, under current law, Texans must be licensed to carry handguns, whether openly or concealed. Applicants must also submit fingerprints and complete 4 to 6 hours of training, along with passing a written test and shooting proficiency exam. A list of requirements bound to disappear this September if the measure is signed into law.
Okay, we'll see if it's signed. Brett, thank you very much for that report.